Welcome to another vlog series. Today is going to be completely different. We're not going to be shooting today. Today we're just going to be talking about how cherry blossom season is upon us, and this is already the traffic here on the weekend prior to the actual festival. So if you haven't been to the Cherry Blossom Festival, I highly recommend coming 1 week before or doing it during the middle of the week, because after this weekend it is going to be completely slammed, hard to walk around in, and you're just not going to be able to see as much. So welcome to the Tidal Basin. Let me show you around. If you're visiting the Tidal Basin for cherry blossom season, there's something that you should probably know. There's hardly any parking. So if you're going to be coming, I highly recommend either taking the metro system or parking at a friend's house near the wharf, or park at the wharf. The wharf parking is about $20 to $30 for the entire day, maybe 40 at peak seasons, but I mean, it's not that far and it's not too bad of a walk. So this year peak season says that it's going to be March 28th. I don't know, probably most likely. As you can see, some of the buds are starting to come out, but they're not changing color. So I kind of think it might be on Wednesday this week or the weekend, the 28th. We're currently on the way to the Jefferson Memorial from the other side of the Tidal Basin. You can either take this path here, but some of the path has gotten flooded with some of the rains the past couple of days, or you can drive and get dropped off on the other side of the Jefferson Memorial and walk on the side of the road. Multiple ways to get here, just don't drive. All right, so we made it across the other side of the Tidal Basin, which is the Jefferson Memorial, which you see behind me here. The Jefferson Memorial is one of the sweetest monuments I actually like going to, living out here in DC, but I do enjoy coming out here by the water and just hanging out, which a lot of people do. So you can probably tell off to the distance, we have a couple trees that are starting to bloom, maybe straight across next to the Washington Monument. But in maybe a week from now, this entire basin is just gonna be pink. And that's what attracts everybody to come out here. So yeah, definitely a different vlog from the normal shoot vlogs that we do. But I figured if you want to see how this looks during cherry blossom season, this is probably gonna be one good video to do it. Let's check out the Jefferson Memorial. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you're gonna really like it. So I always thought that the Jefferson Memorial is kind of one of the coolest monuments that they have here in DC, but also a little hypocritical. Mainly because Thomas Jefferson himself, I'll give you the exact quote, but he talks specifically about standing over tyranny and never letting a tyrannical government take over the government. And at this point, I truly feel that we have a tyrannical government, and argue with me in the comments, but pretty sure that's exactly where we're at this point. Anyways, look how nice it looks out here. Looks nice. So again, if you're coming to the Cherry Blossom Festival, this is probably going to be one of the best times to come. Either come throughout the week, next weekend, you'll see. So if you're new to DC and you're new to the Cherry Blossom Festival in general, on the other side of the Tidal Basin, which is over the 395 freeway, you're gonna start getting towards the Washington, DC wharf. And it's in Southwest DC, right under this bridge. This is the 395. So you walk the distance that we walked, which I showed you a little earlier. And personally, I think this is where the fun kind of begins, because this is where all the food's at, the drinks are at. The Cherry Blossom Festival has like easy ups and tents that you can buy things out of and you can drink out of. But because it gets so packed, it's kind of, to me, it's not as worth sitting in line and waiting to get into a tent to drink $10 beers. It just doesn't really make sense to me. I'd rather just go to a restaurant with air conditioning, etc. And if you're gonna go to the actual Cherry Blossom Festival to enjoy it, just bring a blanket, some beers, and get ready to chill. Get a nice shot of the clean water. If you want to do any water activities in DC, just don't do it. Just don't. I mean, this whole river was just flooded with septic tank, and I think it was like in the millions of gallons. Pretty gross. It's disgusting. So just don't do it. Maybe on a boat, but even then, I don't know if I do that either. All right, guys, so we made it to the wharf, and this is the very first thing you're gonna see if you're walking from the Tidal Basin, which is the Cherry Blossom Festival, Cherry Blossom area, and this is the fish market. Fresh seafood. I don't know if it's from this river, I doubt it, obviously imported, but there's so many options for you to choose from. And it's pretty good. Here's some of the signage for you guys. All right, so we've lived in this area for the last 5 years, and I'm telling you, this is definitely one of my favorite oyster bars right here, which is Rappahannock Oyster Bar. Fresh beer, great oysters. They got oysters from the west and the east. Fire. I haven't tried this place yet. If you guys have tried it, let me know, because I've been dying to actually try it. Being able to do what we do regularly, professionally, we're finally able to enjoy all these little things that are around our house, because we lived here for 5 years, finally getting to enjoy it, so I'm hyped. All right, I've been in DC long enough. It's been 8 years, but tell me, if you are a local in DC, tell me how the hell did Whitlow's close down in Clarendon and then open back up on the wharf? Because I remember it was money issues that they stated, right? Or better decisions. It looks sick. Haven't been yet, but I'll be there soon. All right, so one spot you can also visit is the Anthem here on the wharf. I don't know if they're gonna have any shows right after Cherry Blossom Festival, but might be worth it. All right, so I probably, like a lot of you, don't like spending my money on $20 drinks and $50 carne asada dishes and $30 fucking calamari. So I haven't tried a lot of these spaces because I hear a lot of it doesn't taste that good or it's not worth the amount that you're gonna spend. So I stick to a couple spots here on the wharf, and I'll happily name them because they're obviously my favorite. And one of them is gonna be Kerwin's Irish Pub. That one is my absolute favorite. Come there, go there all the time. Absolutely worth it. I mean, if you want really good beer, if you want really good food, this Irish Pub is the spot. Obviously, there's a ton that you can try out here on Pearl Street. Coladas is really good. Pearl Street Bar is a good dive bar. Chicken Place closed down, nobody wanted it. And then obviously Union Stage. If you don't know what Union Stage is yet, it's basically like a big concert venue, and it has a ton of local indie artists that go there. Sometimes they have just like local indie events or 90s events, 80s events. It's pretty fun, you might like it. Boardwalk is for sure a good spot if you like sugary drinks, a little bit of video games. Not bad. Ben & Jerry's is all right. Spend $8 for an ice cream when you can get maybe $6 a tub at the Safeway or CVS down the street. But it's soft serve, it's good. I don't want to be negative, but I just like to save money. And of course, we have Hank's right next door. And you can't go wrong with Hank's, man. Hank's Oyster Bar is fire, fish and chips and beer all the time, every day. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this spot, so if you have any good reviews, definitely let me know, because I haven't been yet. So like I was saying earlier, me and Laura have been here on the wharf area for about 5 years. All of this stuff right here is new. So fish and chips is brand new, Ginya is new, Umani is new, Hell's Kitchen is new, Bar Taco is new. I mean, it's been about 2 years since they've been open, but man, this spot was just empty, and it's great to see it. It's popping. But Bar Taco, if you guys haven't been to Bar Taco here in DC, it's just one of the best. So usually on the daylight, Laura and me start off at we start off at Zeus Cocktail Bar. We'll get some tacos at Bar Taco, and then we'll run over to Rappahannock Oyster Bar, get some oysters and more beer. That's like our stretch over here on the wharf. All right, guys, there you have it. I just thought I'd give you a quick tour what the wharf looks like 1 week before Cherry Blossom Festival. So if I were you, I'd get here this week during the weekday, Tuesday to Friday, because I feel like that's when the trees are gonna actually start changing into pink, or the blooms, the flowers are gonna start turning pink. When you come on the weekend, it's gonna be crazy packed. So if you do come on weekend, just prepare. But this is exactly how everything looks 1 week before the Cherry Blossom Festival. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I know it's different from what I usually do, but I figured if you are actually interested in going to the Cherry Blossom Festival, maybe this video would help you understand what to expect. It's fun, it's awesome, highly recommend it. Make sure you plan in advance, because this place gets packed. Every street is just slammed with cars. It's not worth driving. Take the metro. I wouldn't even get an Uber. Metro, bike, and then that's it. So again, thanks for staying. I'll see you next time.